Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Deaths, back with another Senshis Revenge video. This is going to pretty much cover a few things on here, because these are, like, things that I had to update a little bit in order to, help out with things. But anyways, when it comes to doing this game, first thing and foremost, you're going to want to try and do quite a bit of the campaign, actually. Because clearing them will get you magic gems, going back and 3-starring them will get you magic gems. Then getting all the stage bonuses will also get you magic gems. You can rack up quite a bit of magic gems that way if you want. Another thing that's going to help you out is definitely doing the daily quest. Right now it's the Tuesday quest, where, as you can see, you can get a lot of nice high-powered gemstones from them. You can also do the same for the Thursday ones, but I would focus on Tuesday more, because until you start getting the event gemstones, which are generally better, you're going to want these ones anyway, which is the these red ones, these orange ones, and these rainbow ones if you can get them. Because the rainbow ones will come with multiple stats, even though they're kind of low. These ones will give you the highest stat boost towards either attack or magic for the time being. And that's what all the characters are going to have, basically. Now, as you play through events, you'll get some UR characters that you can eventually get up to level 65 pretty easily. Like, I have one right here and another right here. The rest of these characters I happen to pull because there's a nice little gacha that I honestly recommend doing if you're a paying player. But the events can generally get you some very good stuff. Now, the events last for 2 weeks, but the second week's where you start getting the higher difficulty stuff. And I'll show the ultra hard later on, but the event top is what you really need to pay attention to, because it will show you the rewards you can get, which is quite a lot of them actually. And I can get a lot of reward points just off of that, but now that the higher difficulty is unlocked, I can get way more. But you'll generally get up to 6 copies of the characters. In this case, it's Aurora and Nana. Save those characters because you get special characters and whatnot that can boost up the rates. I don't have this one from the gacha, but I do have a Nana, and I do have both Aurora and Belvia. I got rid of Maya for some weird reason, but apparently having some of the basic characters they give you is there. You can pull them again if you did get rid of them. The coin gacha over here might throw them your way. This normal coin gacha, which you can do once a day. I'm doing it just for the heck of it. I didn't get any of them. But it might throw you some characters that get used in the event. Tickets, if you get them. I still have a few of them. I'll pull those. Tickets are very good too, because you may indeed get somebody good. Like, I got an SR off of this pull. I'll pull the other 3. Events can hang you rare tickets quite a bit. And I have gotten an SSR from them and a UR from one of them before. So yeah. That's something to know. If you feel like they'll be using an event a lot, hold on to them. If not, you can try and get rid of them. The rare, I wouldn't worry about too much unless you get the 1,000. The premium's usually going to give you a rate up towards the event character, who can give you a lot towards the current event. There's a new current event where you can get to 100%. The thing is, though, you need to pull it multiple times to really take advantage of that rate up. And if you want to add money to this game, the step up is definitely one of the better ones. This is how I got a lot of UR, including her right here. Because, granted, it takes a lot to get the guaranteed, but the UR rates tend to be generally better around step 4, and that's when you can start getting multiple pulls pretty nicely. And it's pretty cheap, because this is like 30 cents just for one pull. And then it's like $1.50, and then it's like $3, and it's like 6, 8, then 10, 10, 10. So if I add that all up correctly, just rounding up, $10, $20, $30, $38. This would make 41, and then this would add 6, so that's 47. So that's 48.5, 48.8. So roughly $50 will get you 51 pulls, which really isn't bad, and you're guaranteed to get a UR at least, and 3 SSR. So it's actually kind of worth it, and it's going to be there for a while. So they keep extending the period for this, so I'm actually enjoying that. But the events will definitely give you some rare tickets and all that, so that's the thing. And these tickets can definitely let you pull UR. And there's getting to be quite a bit in the game, so it's starting to inflate the pool a little bit, but it's still not a bad amount of them, and a lot of them are pretty good. The UR you get from here generally have better stats than what you get from the events. So if you do manage to get them up to level 65, there you go. The other reason why you want to do events, like this is a current event. Of course, they give you prosperity, discipline. Those are pretty nice. Stamina drinks is one major thing. I've only seen the stamina drinks come from events, and some of them hand you a lot. Like this one's due to do it. They'll give you free keys to open up different days, too, from time to time. Of course, there's the UR girl from this. As I scroll further down, oh, look, there's an UR Liberty. Events seem to be the only way to get these outside of buying them. But they also got the better gemstones, like the Fantastic, the Attack Satori, the Nothing. All the Satoris is really, really good, because they give 2 stats, and they're very, very powerful. But this is the main reason why you want to do events anyways. You can get UR Liberties. I don't know which type they'll be, but they're very, very hard to come by. If you're like me that got the pre-registered character, which is Galette, or if you pulled some UR, you're going to want those UR Liberties. So, that's something to know. But generally, when you get your teams down and whatnot, go to the event. The stronger they are, the better off you'll be. This is the one I have with all 3 of them. I haven't leveled these up because I'm going to keep them in the back line. Because you can manually command everybody. We're going to go to Ultra Hard. I would probably handle it. The translation on this game sucks, though. It's like they ran it through Google Translate. I'm not even going to lie about it. So I kind of checked out the storyline. However, I'm going to be attacked from multiple sides, so I think the trick here is to pretty much have... Okay, let's see here. I'm going to have Galette and Ekaterina go here. Notisha can go here too. And I gotta move fast. I leveled well with Nana, I think, so she's cool right here. Now, depending on how much they take, I could probably have them all there. Now, this is where I'm going to have abilities. Ekaterina can really do some damage. And anybody that survives gets flicked around. I'm going to have Karen on recovery because she's going to need it. In fact, it might be a better idea to have Lala and Nana go this way. And send Galette over this way. Because Karen can pretty much heal herself. Lala and Nana can't do that. Galette, why aren't you going this way? Go over there. Karen uses her ability. And if I really want to speed things up on Letitia's side, I can buff her. Knowing what your characters can and can't do definitely helps a lot. Galette's still not attacking, so let's move you a little forward. I just have to keep an eye on things, because I can have Galette do that. Belbia can heal too, if I need a backup healer, but I got Wawanana to do it. This is why having leveled up characters greatly helps. But having 2 attackers could really help me out too. Like, see, let's... Wawanana's probably not close enough to heal. Oh, she's close enough to heal. But I do want her to go up a little bit and start attacking. Karen can go fight a little. Yuriki definitely needs to go up there. I need to have Karen go This way. Matter of fact, all offensive can help out. I'll put Belbia back. Aurora can go this way. And now they'll all make their way over. So that helps. And I got a regen too, that helps a little bit as well. Ekaterina can use her special. And at the same time, Karen can use hers. No, Yurki, go the other way. There you go. And I want Notisha to be able to go down there, because if need be, I want her to be able to just blast right over to the exit. So she's going to heal Ekaterina over time, which is going to out-heal the damage they take. And if push comes to shove, I'm going to have somebody go over there and hit the flag. Oh no, they're going for the flag already. Okay, good. I'll have Notisha go this way. No, wait, Notisha, go back. Ekaterina died, but, Notisha's good. Yuriki, go help them out. See, this might be done a little bit differently, because I probably did it the wrong way. Yeah, see, I'm not going to win this, because I'm taking too long. This is where careful planning really does help. See, I can't do anything about that, so I unfortunately failed. But that's the thing, you definitely need sufficiently leveled characters, because you've seen my levels are up there, and they still quickly took them out. Now, if I went to expert hard, I could easily clear that out. But I'm not going to do that. But when it comes to leveling up your characters and whatnot, you're definitely going to want to do these daily quests. Like, for instance, I have a key to open up Thursday if I wanted defense stuff. I'm going to need gold, so I can use that Saturday key to open that up. Sunday gives you a lot of items that really raise their affection, so that's something to really help out on. Because as you can see, if I go into my character list and pick any random character, I'm not even going to care who, they get in a loyalty bonus where if you max out their loyalty, their affection towards you is pretty much as high as it'll get. You get a nice little bonus depending on the character. Like, her magic defense took a huge spike, making her a little bit more survivable, which these type of characters need because they're tanks. Like her, she'll survive physical attacks very, very easily, but her magic defense is horrible. And then, sometimes they'll get really nice extra bonuses too. Like Ciella's got a nice little speed boost. When it comes to dealing damage, offensive stats are definitely the best way to go first off. And then maybe some characters might actually benefit from other things, like, for instance, I know her affection increased her attack speed, I do believe. Yeah. And then I compounded on that, so now her attack speed is like 105. But I also gave her a little bit of attack that help out on that one too. Hit is your accuracy, so the closer it is to 100, the more guaranteed you are to win hits. Defense ain't too good for her, but that's not really your strong point anyways. Crit is a chance of getting extra damage. Not too many characters can get criticals. I know, where is she? Galette. Galette came with a nice little critical bonus, so that's why I helped it out a little bit. Well, I didn't really help it out. I actually went more towards her defensive stats, but that's why she's like a walking tank. And then her ability complements it further because she'll massively increase her magic defense. But yeah, each character has their own strengths and weaknesses. You need to plan it out. I mean, I got a multitude of healers, but Chocolat seems to stand out among the rest because doesn't matter where she is, she'll heal. which, quite frankly, if I change this formation, it's probably a good idea. I don't really need Walanana to stand there. I just need Chocolat to be there to be able to heal anybody. I'd lose more damage dealers if I took out Karen, though. This is where you gotta be very careful about who you choose. Like, see, Ekaterina would be good, but a lot of these guys are, see, Chocolat would die pretty fast. See, this is where you gotta get a little bit picky. Ekaterina would be so good, though. Let's see, 2400, 23. This is why I'm looking at the attack power, but you're my speed character. I probably would have to get rid of Karen to get in Chocolat. And if I retried it, I'd have a better shot because Chocolat can just be my healer. Because she'll heal everyone a flat amount. Period, point blank. And with her magic attack getting increased, it'll help it even further. So yeah, that's the whole thing with her. So that's why I built her up that way. It all depends on how you do it. Now, the other thing you need to worry about is Arena. Tossing your best characters. I'm not even changing my lineup because they're good as is. And go fight people. Simple as that. Now, I try to pick the weaker ones, but still give me a decent amount of points. So if it's close to 1,000, I'll still fight them. But that's mainly just to try and build up points. The whole thing about Arena is to try and get as many points as you can throughout the day to get the most magic gems. I covered that in the previous video. But the thing is, you can't control anything. Anything. I tend to put them on defense up and just let them go. Because if I'm tankier, I'm going to survive longer. And against people that have way less power, they're more than likely going to lose. I heard suggestions that you can probably use sleep characters to help out a little bit. But it's still dependent on it. And yeah, my rankings is high, but that's because not too many people is placing points. Like, say for instance, I go up against somebody that's got, like, more power. I only got a 5,000 power difference between these guys, but they might still kill me depending on what happens. Like, some people had some very, very beefed up characters. As long as you kill more, you're good. Like, see, they're just shattering through a lot of my defenses, but honestly, they're not getting past Christine and Yuriki too easily, so that's why I can leave them be. But now that Christine's like the only one left, she's going to very, like, see, she very easily got overwhelmed. I have a higher amount of power, yet they still overwhelm me. That's how Arena can be sometimes. Yet somehow triggered a double point battle. Double points is where I just don't care and go after whoever. So I'll pick the lowest one easily. Like, don't get discouraged if you lose an Arena, because Arena is just funny like that. Sometimes you'll see your characters go through crap like this. Yeah, see, that got sleeped and poisoned. That's going to do a lot to all of them. I'm still going to win. And now they can't use abilities. See, that's a very interesting lineup. You can go that route and probably win too. And the inverse to defense up is attack up. If you use that, you might do a little bit more. All I know is the higher your ranking, the more magic gems you'll get. And then if you keep winning fights, you'll eventually get these. Like, I don't know how many I need in order to get my next level up. Maybe it's 48 wins, I don't know. But yeah, this is more of a case of trying to get there. I heard, when it comes to using characters in Arena, the archer type ones, where they're like the physical ranged infantry, aren't as great as anybody else. You're mostly going to want to try and get the heavy armor, the infantry, and the magical ranged. So that's something to know. But honestly, if I could put a team of healers in here and really troll, if I wanted to go a little bit further. Because honestly, Karen doesn't survive that long. So I might just get her out of the formation. I think I will. Karen doesn't survive too long, so maybe Cielo might not live that long either. Chocolatte's made to tank a magic defense at least. So I'll swap you out for you because you two aren't going to do too much. And then I'll put Cielo in there. We'll see where it changes my stats and whatnot. Like, I'm not going to start another fight, but yeah, my total went up actually instead of down. But this is what I'm talking about, like arranging your teams and whatnot can really do something. But I'm focusing on the magical ones because I'm more or less going to try and go for that one next fight. But don't ever try to use your magic gems to refill arena because it's not worth it. I mean, it can be if you try to get another rank up, but it's really truly not worth it. But anyways, that's more or less what I've got to say about that. If you're really trying to build up different stuff, you can smelt gemstones. You see I got a nice little collection of them. This is attack speed, honestly, and this is rare if you even need to use this for anybody. But it's also another thing to consider because the more you land attacks, of course, the more damage you're going to do. But the other last thing I could suggest is a secret visit. If you're also trying to get a lot of magic gems, it's actually better to go towards these little lower ranked ones and try and build them up. Because I'm not going to give them any gifts, even though I have them. But she gets a 30% off the honor. As opposed to, say, somebody that's SS or UR. Like, I'll pick her. They only get like 10%. So, the lower the rarity, the more the boost it is. So, you can get more mileage out of your gifts that way. But, anyways, that's all I got for this video. More of this might come soon. This game doesn't really seem too well known, to be quite honest. And then I can also look some stuff up from the Japanese wiki because I managed to find that. I'll post the link to that in the comments. But anyways, that's all for now. And like I said, if you are trying to add money to this game, Step Up Gacha. There's not really much else to really go for. Because, quite frankly, if you really go into the item shop, there really is some horrible gifts, except for maybe a select few. Like, the initial novice pack was worth it. And maybe this little cheap honor medal thing. But a lot of these things are just grossly overpriced and it's just not worth it. Especially when you try to purchase magic gems because it is horribly overpriced. I mean, 100 gold for what amounts to pretty much almost 3 pools worth of stuff? No thanks, because that same 100 gold would get me like almost 100 pools on the step up. So be very careful about what you do. And when you start getting full, character slots don't really cost too much. I mean, it's 20 magic gems for another 5 slots. It's 10 just to refill your stamina, so it's not a waste to use them that way either. But, anyways, that's definitely it for now. Like I said, more of this is going to come soon. I'm going to try and grind out a little bit more of these events so I can get a little bit more mileage out of them. But that's all for now, guys. And again, link to the Japanese wiki in the comments if you want to take a look at it. But on that note, take care.